My name is Back Zaggins, and I and my partner Manderz are intermediate ghost hunters.
Do you think we're going to get it on the first try?
No.
No.
No, of course not.
With 2 broken graham crackers of combined ghost hunting experience, we know what it means to get in, get the evidence, and get paid.
I mean, yes, we are seasoned professionals, clearly.
You are traveling with Back Zaggins, after all.
We're here to take you on a first-person trip through a number of allegedly haunted locations, using a slightly less crappy than usual head-mounted camera and our complete lack of formal training to solve the mystery of how to make money off of other people's misfortune.
I am in good hands.
Join us now for Ghost Misadventures, Phasmophobia. Our challenge today has been issued by Winston in the form of several rounds of Camp Woodwind, complete with gear.
And yet you're the one supplying all the materials there, Sugar Mommy. I think I'm in your hands more than anything.
I'm not this time around.
Oh. Well.
This is a specific loadout, it says, so I'm not providing shit.
We didn't know what we were being called for, but we knew the spirit activity was present and concerning, and we'd have to do repeated investigations to get to the bottom of things.
Oh, this is the little tiny one. Okay. We're fine. It's the tiny map.
Yeah, that fills me with reassurance.
Knowing that the campsite is small did little to bring us true comfort, but we nevertheless set off on our investigation. We took a look around, and I soon found the first of the campsite's major upsets.
What the hell am I
Did I
hearing? Oh.
I was.
Huh. We have to do this without power.
Oh, really? Oh. Oh.
Excellent.
Turn it on.
This was an unforeseen interruption to the pace of our search, but Manderz had a bright idea.
I can make fire go light.
That might be useful.
Oh. Oh.
No lighters?
Never mind.
Excellent.
With no fire to be found, we began planning our next moves. The spirit, however, seemed to take pleasure at our roadblocks.
It just giggled at me and it ripped something.
We set out to locate exactly where the ghost had taken up residence. A small investigation site might not initially suggest any difficulty with finding the spirit, but we embodied the utmost of professionalism when it took us far longer than ever before to directly be directed in the right direction.
Before we even know where it is.
Ah! Jesus, motherfucker!
Your husband's not
God.
here. Who are you talking to?
I couldn't tell where it came from, but I think it was like the bathroom area.
Well, it definitely liked you.
Oh, God. My heart. It's in this area somewhere.
I didn't even see it, to be fair.
It was so dark, I couldn't.
Even with a direct manifestation from the spirit, which I failed to witness as I do not have eyes in the back of my head, we still were no closer to discerning its location. Several further minutes into the investigation, and our spirits had only been lifted by those of the spirits.
I'm so glad I decided to become a professional amateur ghost hunter.
You know, we had to do something.
And something we did. We kept wandering around aimlessly until we got a hit.
Yeah, she's back here.
Hiding in the back could be a new euphemism for something nefarious, but with our location finally solved, we could move on with the investigation. As usual, we took great care in selecting our instruments for detecting ghostly activity, so we treated them with equal care when we began throwing them violently onto the ground to free up our hands to do something else. I had been in the middle of a thrilling conversation with nobody but myself when...
Well, I can see her.
But
Alright, cool.
okay.
Glad that happened.
With joy overflowing from my heart, I returned to the truck to regroup, and we finally obtained our first piece of evidence.
So we've got dots. And that's it.
Oh, wow. She could have hunted me.
Oh.
We're doing great.
I spiked an injection of the good stuff to kick my sanity back up, then brought a voice recorder along with me to potentially capture some paranormal noises. Despite my best efforts, which consisted of copious amounts of standing around, I failed to hear anything worth my while, and it was with this observation that Manderz came to an easy conclusion.
Maybe she doesn't like the two of us together.
Okay.
That doesn't mean leave. Wait, what? Come back.
And so, I ran away like the chicken that I am in order to check the cameras. I was curious to see if the DOTS projectors would detect a spirit without direct eyes on them, as some spirits are more shy than others.
Shy. Oh. Yikes. That was what I wanted to
What?
see.
A crawling spirit. These were the most nefarious, known the world over as ankle biters and shin splitters, and occasionally as ball busters, as I would know exquisitely well. After more camera shenanigans, I decided to test my idea of a Goryo and see if the ghost would step in salt to leave ultraviolet evidence.
Oh no, she's hunting us.
That's not funny.
I think I'm funny.
I laugh at my own jokes because someone has to, but that doesn't mean the ghost wasn't also amused.
Oh, hi. Okay, so it's not a Goryo.
Perhaps to show her amusement, she then went on a spree of throwing things.
Huh?
We have UV.
God, she's just... Okay, okay.
We have UV.
Oh my, oh gosh. I have a bad feeling
Okay.
about this.
Banshee, Obambo, or Phantom. Touching all kinds of stuff.
Did she smack the cooler?
She was playing with
Is
the
that what that
lights.
is? Oh.
Okay. I don't think it's a book. She doesn't seem to be writing in it.
I wondered how else she might try and communicate her feelings with us, but I didn't have to wait for long.
Oh.
No! I'm fucking dead. God damn it.
That was a hunt?
Yes, it was a hunt.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And so, I ran back to the truck with my tail between my legs. Apparently, my jokes aren't funny to this ghost, but that won't stop me from trying to use them elsewhere. The ghost appeared to target Manderz exclusively, so I elected to label it a banshee and call the investigation complete.
It was a phantom.
It was a phantom.
This gave us cause for pause. We almost always get almost all of the ghosts on almost all of our adventures all of the time. This led us to reassess the challenge and continue with high spirits.
Man, I don't feel good about this anymore.
Still, with further expectations on our shoulders, we set out for Camp Woodwind once again, this time hopefully to achieve more success than our first attempt.
Ghost orb.
And just like that, our determination paid off, and we were rewarded with the ghost's general location via a ghost orb. These floating motes of dust have been known to change directions randomly and rapidly, and are said to be the pure manifestation of spirit energy. Either that, or they are simply flatulence incarnate, and we are the ones unfortunate enough to smell them. I attempted to ask the ghost what it had eaten for dinner before dying, but it was neglect to answer, and I felt my fragile ego popped like a balloon.
That's what I get for trying to be accommodating.
Yeah, how dare you?
I know.
Who does that?
Obviously, crazy people.
With the salt in my wounds now littered across the floor, we continued the investigation. Then, something happened that lit up our eyes.
Oh, nope.
I'm sorry, what the shit? It's dots.
Man, I'm glad I went and placed those crucifixes down.
Wait, look at how high our sanity is, though.
Is that a demon?
We discussed what could possibly hunt with such a high sanity ceiling, and while demon certainly fit the bill, we didn't have conclusive behavior to make up for our rough guess. We spent some time in the truck discussing what it could be and some of the traits we'd seen, and Manderz managed to catch evidence of ghostwriting that we almost entirely overlooked. Thankfully, I stapled a post-it note to my forehead right beside my hot-glued head-mounted camera, and the blood finally dripped into my eyes enough to cause me to check it, and it reminded me of the ghostwriting we'd seen. The book's evidence log concluded that the ghost had to be a Thay, and so we set off for the warehouse once again.
I have to check the playback on that one and see if it's a Thay or not.
I don't know. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh,
Oh,
I
we
did see
it.
dots.
Yay! We have to do that 3 times.
Like, we just have to do it 3 times, or we have to win 3 times?
Well, we have to win 3 times.
Oh, fuck.
But we're so good, we're gotta win. Every time.
Oh, God. His name is Kenny.
Well now, a cursed object would certainly make for an interesting find if we could locate it, and it could even help us find and communicate with the ghost. I'm not sure why so many different entities wanted to linger at so small a campsite, but I'm also not dead, so I can't claim to understand their ways. As I set out for my investigation, I made a curious discovery.
Hello?
You want to get some head in the bathroom?
You know? Well, the one time I don't bring my camera.
It seems my investigation partner is kinkier than I thought, but as I am a kept man, I had to pat the boy down before he could pat himself back up again. Then again, there was something to be said about going up as opposed to going down.
I tried seeing if there was anything that flew upwards, but I saw nothing.
I bet I could fly upwards.
Really?
Eh. That ghost pops up and scares the shit out of me bad enough, I'll fly right out of my chair.
You know, that makes sense.
Could work.
Admittedly, I wasn't eager to try it, but I did find myself wondering how high I might get. The last time I'd thought to ask that question, I'd ripped a fat one with my cousin Phil, and I'm pretty sure neither of us saw the sun for the week that followed. When we came back down to reality, we had to make sure to touch everything to be sure it wouldn't fly away without us.
Oh, fingies on the light pole.
Oh. It just went smacky smacky.
We had our first piece of evidence for our investigation: fingerprints left by an overzealous ghost. Perhaps it was trying to scare us out of our skin, but there wasn't much it could do to try and wig us out.
Oh, I heard that. What was that? What was that? I heard that. And I'm in here. What was that?
Your sound recorder's out here.
I don't have the sound recorder out there.
We have writing.
Did it move like a bunny?
Is that what makes that noise?
Yeah, that or the dolls.
It moved something, and it must have been inside of a tent, because holy shit, that happened right next to me.
And here I thought I'd begun to move past having to change my pants. Oh well. At least we had another piece of evidence with more ghost writing. After that, it was slow going for a while, which gave us time to reflect on our searches. So far, Manderz had died once, and we'd chosen wrong, which counted against our streak. But then, we'd gotten one right, and were making good progress toward the second, which meant that we could likely have a second effort in the books and be on to our third before too long. That is, if the ghost had been more open to interacting with our evidence collection tools. We wandered around the general area for a substantial amount of time before finally curating another encounter, but it wasn't the kind we wanted.
Oh, it's just a ghost event. Okay. Oh, God. How rude.
My quick dive into the tent might not have saved me in a hunt, but it was the best I could do with no forewarning. Still, the reminder was palpable. We needed to get a move on, though where we'd be moving from or to remained a mystery. We checked our sanity, and Manderz gave me her best advice.
Shoot yourself up. Come on. Do it. Let's go, baby.
I hoped that the remainder of the investigation would speedrun the way my heart had taken to thrumming, and the ghost did not disappoint.
Hello?
5. It's a myling.
Cool. We did it.
And with that, we returned to the truck, and then to the warehouse, to once again queue up against the clock and the campsite with yet another paranormal encounter. This would be the final run of the evening, and I was hoping we'd be able to speed through the investigation. Evidently, the ghost this time thought it appropriate to hurry us along by messing with us.
Oh, fuck.
Where is he? Where is it?
Right there. I'm pointing right at it.
Well, why was he hiding in the corner?
Beats the hell out of me.
Open this damn gate.
That thing smacked me in the head, and I went, ugh!
My concussion notwithstanding, we moved forward with the investigation. The ghost had to be close if he'd appeared in an awkward corner with no obvious reason for doing so, unless perhaps it was his plan all along to make us uncomfortable, in which case, mission accomplished. In any case, we returned to collecting evidence. While it did take a minute to get going, the ghost gave up its ghost eventually.
There we go. Negative 0.1. It's over here.
Freezing temperatures.
5.
Electromagnetic frequency level 5, soon after the temperature drop. I had hoped the third piece of evidence would be easy to manifest, but the ghost wasn't ready to reveal all of its secrets to us so easily. That doesn't mean, however, that it wouldn't do something interesting.
Oh, what? What?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the light. How nice of them.
To be sure, neither of us had known this could happen. We knew and expected that spirits could have enough corporeal energy to extinguish an existing fire, but we learned in this that they can also ignite them through sheer force of will. Either that, or Winston gave them the extra matchbooks he failed to hand to us.
Oh, I need 2 unique sounds.
Well.
Oh, how rude.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Our hearts froze once again, having only been thawed by the warmth of the ghost's fiery love. Or something like that. Searches for ultraviolet activity, however, yielded results. The wrong kind of results.
Do you have the ghostwriting book over there?
They should be around.
Oh, hello.
Fuck.
It's just a ghost event.
They say diarrhea is hereditary because it runs in your genes. I tried running in my genes, but they clung to me with the wet stickiness of my shame. Instead, I took to reading on the literature of the different spirits, trying to determine which of them could possibly be our culprit. I had an inclination to think that we might be dealing with twins, though that was difficult to prove because they refused to communicate via spirit box despite my best efforts. Manderz seemed to agree, and even pushed her reasoning for why, and so, without one of our core compelling elements of evidence to support our convictions, we returned to the truck.
You know, if I was hunting ghosts, I would run a lot faster. Or walk a lot faster. Now, I know this is a challenge, we all go slower, but my stamina would be through the roof.
Doing CrossFit in the gym?
Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Twins.
Woo!
Tripod, crucifix, and flashlight.
Excellent.
And so, with the stamina of our 4 consecutive attempts, only 3 of which were with mixed success, this concludes our journey on this episode of Ghost Misadventures, Phasmophobia. I've been Back Zaggins, and I'll have another investigation somehow slathered in triplicate on a freshly laundered duvet for you next time.